Bloody hell, today's actually a pretty good day. It's GHK, and we got some championship matches tonight. The world title will be defended. I believe we're going to be having more than just that, though. I believe the Z Division Championship or the Bloodshed Championship. I don't know. You know, Theodore's told me there's championship matches galore, so I'm pretty excited to see what's going to happen here tonight. Right, here we go with our first match. There it is, Z Division Championship, there we go. Oh man, this is going to be an exciting time. Obviously, VGW has its launching pad coming up very soon. That's good. That is going to be a fun time. Canonically meant to take place in February. We're still in catch-up mode because we fell behind. But oh, look at this. Here we go. Oh, Kurt Cassidy there with that backdrop. Meanwhile, Tyson Wolf. Nice work there. I gotta say, Tyson Wolf and Kurt Cassidy are my two favourites in this one. But you can't count out Kevin Constantine or Twister. Look at this. Oh, nearly on the ladder. Oh my god. You're at the top of your head getting like cut up by that ladder. People in the past have had to get stitches with the way they've caught the ladder in the past. Alright, Kurt Cassidy's already trying to get that thing up, get that belt off, but look at this, Twister pushing the ladder off. And, oh, clipping the ladder on the way down with that powerbomb. Twister, probably the most agile of the four here. So could race up that ladder, no problem at all. There we are. And look at him, he's going to go for that ladder. Oh, fucking hell, I think Kevin or Tyson just knocked that ladder like it was nothing. Oh, and Kurt just made Twister look like a fucking idiot. Oh, right across the skull with that steel chair. Because over here in GHK, we've not learnt anything from the past few decades of pro wrestling. Kevin, meanwhile, walking on the spot with Kurt. I'm not sure what he was thinking there. Oh, Kurt off the ropes. Oh, that did not work out well at all. That did though. Nice work by Kevin. Kevin trying to go for a chop, but Twister's going to be far more nimble than that. Able to easily dodge. But Tyson, meanwhile, wrangling Twister in with Snake Eyes. Normally, I wouldn't think too much of Snake Eyes, but in a ladder match, you're just trying to get your opponents out of the picture long enough that you can grab the belt. Well, apparently not long enough at all. Twister's already got the ladder. Oh, wiping everyone out with the ladder. Oh, Kevin with that Hurricane Rana. And now look at this, gonna try and take down Tyson Wolf. Meanwhile, there's Kurt Cassidy bridging a ladder. Oh my god. We've seen some awful stuff happen with that before. Oh, Blue Thunderbolt onto the ladder. Twister should count himself lucky he's got that helmet. That was brutal. Oh, German suplex from Kurt Cassidy. Come on, Kurt. You've got an opportunity here. You've got an opening. Look at this. Jawbreaker. And now, Kevin catching Kurt here. Oh, spiked on the head. And now look at this DDT. Perfectly delivered. And now Twister grabbing a table to throw into the mix here. One of these four are going to walk away with the GHK Z Division Championship, a championship primarily for our cruiserweight and light heavyweight wrestlers. So this is some of the smaller wrestlers on the roster. You can see some of them are jacked. Looking particularly at Kurt and Tyson there. You know, of course, Kevin and Twister are more your traditional, you know, svelte high flyers. But, you know, Tyson Wolf and Kurt Cassidy, pretty bloody beefy for the division. Saying that, Tyson Wolf, very much a high flyer himself. Tyson Wolf is a good combination of agility and power. Then you got Kurt Cassidy, who's far more technicality and power, maybe. You know, far more reliant on that strength from that shredded bod. Okay, so right now they're just pissing around with the ladders. Oh, there's another table being thrown into the mix here. Kevin fights the ladder away. Oh, look at this. Oh! That is vision, and that's the strength of Kurt Cassidy right there. Just absolutely bloody wellying his opponents. Remember, the winner of this match will become your Z Division champion. Twister just wiping out Kevin. Wait a minute. Oh, look at that! The strength of Tyson Wolf. I mean, you know, he's able to throw his opponents around quite easily. He's actually bulked up quite a bit since the days of 2K19. Oh, Kurt. Oh, he absolutely ate shit. Twister made him look a fool. Look at the sea of weapons. Oh! Under the ladder. And that is a brutal landing. Look at this. Battle of the ladders, and Kurt wins that one. Oh! The weapons everywhere are making almost every landing just that much rougher. And there's this chair right into the skull of Kevin, but Kevin's getting right back up. That Constantine toughness. Oh, Twister. Oh, God. No, wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, don't do this. Holy shit. The senton crashing onto Twister through the ladder. Twister's been broken in half. Oh, my God. And you can see now Twister, he is trying to recover here. Twister's like a damn superhero to be able to get up from that. Look at this. Nice takedown there. Oh! I thought he was in trouble, but no. Twister fighting off against Kevin here. Look at this three-way brawl now. Oh, there's Kurt, though, sending Twister flying out. Whoa! A Constantine special right there. That was pretty nice, but Kurt's right back up. He may have been bamboozled, but I think that hurt to his ego, only compelled him further to push forth. In comes Twister once again. Oh, good lord. All right, look at this. Look at this. Death Valley driver. And now Twister's back up once again. Kevin, meanwhile, rushing up the ladder. Oh, Kevin, no, you're not going for the belt. You're going to go flying. Oh, my God. Wiping out Twister and Kurt in one fell swoop. The crowd's chanting, this is awesome, and I got to agree. What an opening match. These four are giving it all they've bloody well got. Oh, and Kevin there with the takedown. Rushing over, caught by Twister. Holy shit. And there's the pop-up powerbomb from Kurt Cassidy. Twister now up on the ladder, looking to grab the Z Division Championship. But Kurt Cassidy going to make sure that that is as difficult as possible. Oh, look at this now. Tyson Wolf coming in, trying to push the ladder over. There it goes. And now there's a nice bit of work there by Kevin Constantine. Kevin surveying the area now, grabbing the ladder. Oh, Kurt Cassidy trying to go for a super kick, but Kevin dodges it. So Kurt's going to deal with Tyson Wolf, try to have less people to worry about. Kevin, meanwhile, has got a hold of the belt. Kevin's going to try and unhook the belt. He is racing through it right now. Nearly halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway there. Kurt, meanwhile, trying to deal with Twister. He's got to fucking hurry it up, though. 2. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Twister trying to push the ladder, but it's too late. It's too late. Kevin is your new Z Division champion. Oh, my God. And that shows how quickly these ladder matches can swing in momentum. Just like that, Kevin Constantine is your new Z Division champion. What a result right there. That was damn impressive. Damn impressive right there. Honestly, congrats to Kevin on a huge result right there. Well, anyway, we're moving on now next to an Extreme Rules match. Nothing on the line. It's just for honor here. Alright, here we go. We got Donovan Hazard, Hubert Constantine, Black Death, Tyson Wolf, unfortunately playing double duty. Let's hope he can repair a little bit of his ego there. And we got Black Death. Now, this is for honor really more than anything. But let me tell you, this is a pretty stacked 5-man match. You got former world champions. Your former GHK World Champions in Black Death, Tom Griss, and Hubert Constantine. Hubert Constantine, of course, is considered a legend here in GHK. The patriarch of the Constantine clan. Hubert is considered a legend over here. Then, of course, you got Donovan Hazard, who won GHK's Regal Rampage match. Will be main eventing the GHK Night of Hall of Glory for the GHK World title, formerly a VGIW Men's World Champion. Hubert has the potential to be the first wrestler in the channel's history to win both the VGIW and the GHK World titles in his career. Donovan Hazard could make it big back in April. That's going to be huge. Sorry, I don't know why I'm stumbling so much, but fact is, this is a big match right here. You know, the implication, while there's no big championships on the line, the implications are huge. Tyson Wolf, meanwhile, could make a huge name for himself if he were to come out on top here. Oh, this is getting pretty brutal. Later tonight, we've of course got a with the world title match, but another match that I've neglected to mention is after the attack. Oh my god! Hold on! Holy shit! Over the top rope to the outside, the animal pounces. Like I was gonna say, after the attack on Dennis Finch, fellow training center trainer Boris Monroe has come down today and he wants revenge for his colleague. Boris Monroe wants to avenge his friend Dennis Finch. Tonight we're going to be seeing Boris Monroe in the ring fighting Rebellion. Now I gotta say, I'm worried there because we've seen that Storm System Worldwide, they are willing to do whatever it takes to get the upper hand. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Crusher out there for his son Rebellion. So Boris Monroe better be damn careful. Oh, God Lord. Of course, Boris Monroe, his daughters Helen and Amber Monroe, are doing pretty damn well over in the women's division. And of course, his mother-in-law, Miss Joyce Monroe, also a legend in the women's division over in VGIW. Oh my God, Black Death's getting battered with that baseball bat. Oh, and Tom Griss there. Unfortunately, Amber, Helen, and Joyce, they're not here tonight, so Boris could be going it alone here. Oh my God. And again, with Storm System Worldwide on the prowl, I'd be worried about Boris, honestly. Like, I've wisened up since the beginning of this. Like, I realise now that Storm System Worldwide are on the hunt. Nobody's bloody safe. I'm just waiting for the moment where we get the shot of backstage where someone's getting beaten up. Tom Griss, meanwhile, those well-placed kicks. Donovan may have been at the top of the food chain in VGIW at one point, but this is GHK. It's a different system. Weapons are everywhere. You're not dealing with Terry Adams. You're not dealing with the Reaper. You're not dealing with Hardcore Hank. You're dealing with the Animal Tom Griss, with Hubert Constantine, with Black Death. And just switching from the Reaper to Black Death on its own is already going to be a sizable shift in just in the mentality of it all. So Donovan Hazard, if he wants to prove that he can be at the top of the food chain in both promotions, he's going to be used to fighting some of these wrestlers here. Donovan is generally handling himself pretty well, all things considered. Hubert Constantine, meanwhile, despite being a legend, has been working his way back up the food chain. Easier said than done. Oh my god, Tom Griss, not again! He's going to do it again! Oh my god, no! Hubert! Hubert with the clothesline! Oh my god! Hubert Constantine! He knew what was coming, and he managed to absolutely fuck Tom Griss there. That was bloody excellent, honestly. Oh, everyone's getting wiped out there. I'd be wary of Black Death's execution. When Black Death hits that, it's game over. Oh, Tom Griss there, butting heads. And nice work with the flatliner. Sliding to the outside now. Black Death, meanwhile, looking at Donovan Hazard. Oh, Donovan there with the elbow. Tom Griss, face first. And, oh, those nice strikes. Boom! And Black Death's been busted open. Tom Griss might be one of the best damn GHK World Champions we've ever had. Oh, good lord! I guess you could call him a home run of a GHK World Champion after that baseball bat shot. Oh, Hubert with the snake eyes there. Looking to try and get Donovan just out of the picture long enough that he can deal with Tyson Wolf. Oh, this is interesting. This is the veteran experience of Hubert Constantine in action here. Oh, but Donovan rolling to the outside. And I almost feel like it was deliberate by Donovan. Saw that he wasn't going to be able to stop the Irish whip, so used that momentum to go to the outside. Hubert's plans went up in bloody smoke there. And now back into the ring. Donovan waiting for Black Death. Black Death in the ring now. And look at this. Irish whip. Oh, Donovan stops it though. And hold on. Oh, for fuck's sake, I knew it was coming. But wait a minute, that's the motor. And it's not Storm System Worldwide going on the attack. Tom Griss wins. Oh my god, but look at this. I said that I thought that there was going to be a backstage attack, but it's not Storm System Worldwide attacking Boris Monroe. It's the motor attacking the Crusher. Although now it seems to have gone sideways. I think the motor is stopping the Crusher from getting involved in the Rebellion match. Oh god. Oh my goodness. The motor practically sacrificing himself here to deal with the Crusher so that Boris Monroe and Rebellion will remain an even fight. The last match was pretty bloody excellent, honestly. Like, despite me stumbling over my words, like, that was pretty bloody nicely done. Tom Griss with the victory, showing that he is still one of the best here in GHK. So, we are so bloody lucky to have him. Like, not only did it ascend his career, but I think it ascended the status of GHK. Ooh, holy shit! Onto the chairs on the concrete. Anyway, next up, thankfully, it looks like without interference, we're going to have Boris Monroe versus Rebellion. Hopefully Boris can get his pound of flesh. After what happened to Dennis Finch, I'm hoping Boris Monroe knocks Rebellion's bloody block off. And here we go, the match begins. And Rebellion taking Boris into the corner and throwing him aside. You can see that the Motor and Crusher still fighting. The Motor clearly keeping Crusher from interfering here. But, oh God, the punishment that the Motor's having to endure. He is getting thrown around by one of the scariest wrestlers VGRW has to offer when the only landing is concrete and steel. I don't care who you are, that is an awful way to be thrown around. This is a pretty bloody brutal match. Meanwhile, look at this. Rebellion working the arm there. Oh no. Oh my God. Meanwhile, Boris Monroe with the takedown. Look at that. Boris Monroe, you know, being a trainer in the training center, he's got a lot of skills. In the training center, they have the trainers are picked on a wide variety of skills. You know, the Lizard King is typically picked if you want to, become a better hardcore wrestler. You know, you've got Mark, who's a martial artist whose technical ability is practically unmatched. Dennis Finch is a veteran of professional wrestling. He's great if you just want to learn good old-fashioned pro wrestling. Boris Monroe, meanwhile, hits like a brick. His MMA skills make him, just someone who is scary to come up against, because he can knock you out in an instant. I think we just saw Boris get busted open, though. If there's someone who can hit you like a truck, that would be Rebellion. Oh, God. The Crusher has definitely got the better of the Motor now. I think it's safe to say that this whole thing with Storm System Worldwide is quickly becoming a war. Like I said, I think this is going to become bigger than just GHK. We're seeing VGRW wrestlers here that are part of Storm System Worldwide getting involved. I think this is becoming bigger than just GHK, but we're already seeing this become a war. Holy shit. Rail Security's coming down now to deal with the Crusher and the Motor. Hopefully they can get those two under control. That was bloody ridiculous, honestly. Thankfully, this does mean that the Motor was successful in his goal. Rebellion, if he's going to win this match, he has to do it all on his own. He's not going to get involvement from the Crusher. And Boris Monroe may not be a pro wrestler, he's an MMA athlete, but Boris Monroe still has knocked out a fair few people in the ring before. Here we go now, grabbing the ladder for a weapon here. I gotta say though, Boris Monroe in GHK, that's gotta be as far removed as from Boris's comfort zone as you can imagine. Nice work there with that Snake Eyes to daze Boris. I'm starting to see some more tactical use of the Snake Eyes than we used to be honest. Back in the day, it used to be, oh, Snake Eyes, oh, that's all you need. Now we're seeing people actually incorporate it into stuff, use it to daze so you can do something a bit more substantial. Oh, fuck, speaking of substantial. Inverted Alabama Slam! The strength of Rebellion is scary. Look at this. Again. Oh, you are joking. And now Rebellion. What is he doing? Setting up the ladder. Bringing Boris back to his feet. But Boris bouncing back here. Snap suplex. Nice work there. Boris is going to the outside looking for a weapon. And you know that Boris wants to get revenge for what happened to his friend, Dennis Finch. Oh no. But he may be joining Dennis. Boris Monroe damn near ended Dennis Finch's career. Nearly ruined his life. And now, after Dennis has finally bounced back, became a trainer at the training center, looks to try and come back to wrestling part-time, Rebellion tried to ruin that too. And now, Boris Monroe trying to get a bit of revenge for Dennis Finch, because this can't stand. This cannot continue to go unpunished. The fact that Rebellion has continuously tried to ruin Dennis Finch is honestly, it's bloody well sickening. In this situation, I don't think it's... Oh, look at this. Emerald Flosion! I don't think Rebellion's doing it because he's got a personal beef with Dennis Finch. I think, again, going with the conspiracy theory, I think it's because of what happened back in the day. I'm thinking this is all connected to Storm System Worldwide. Because Dennis Finch dared to break away from Storm System Worldwide. I think that's put a target on his back. Some of you who have been watching the channel for a long time may remember that Aaron Storm did not react well when Dennis Finch had to retire for a period of time from professional wrestling because of the injury sustained by Rebellion. Because of that, he had to break away from Storm System Worldwide, and Aaron did not take that well, adding further injury to Dennis Finch. It's lucky we've got Dennis Finch at all returning. And maybe, now that Aaron has Rebellion in his ranks, maybe Aaron's looking to finish the job. Maybe he's thinking that Dennis Finch has dared to return and not return to Storm System Worldwide. And that is to Aaron, that is something that should be punished. There's the kick out. And there's a... How many tables do we have? Maybe Theodore is bumping the budget up after all. Back into the ring. And then you see Boris. He's actually feeling pretty confident at the moment. He's definitely a bit worn, though, after this brawl with Rebellion. Here we go. Oh, no. Rebellion swooping in. Sit out, Tombstone. Boris, for God's sake, do not kick out. I know you might be able to, but for his long-term career health, he needed to stay down for that. Honestly, one sit-out Tombstone is already critical. That's the kind of thing that's taken out the like of Jesse Valance, Felipe. We've not seen them since. You don't want to be taking multiple. You know, like that kind of move is dangerous. We've seen the careers of Dennis Finch, of the Lizard King Venom, of Trevor Schmidt. You know, these careers have been threatened by Rebellion. Some careers have seemingly been ended. So Boris, I think his ego had to be put aside there. He had to stay down for that free count for his own safety's sake. Sure, he could have probably kicked out. He's made of some tough stuff. But think of his spine. Think of his daughters, Amber and Helen, who could have watched their dad get paralysed here tonight if he'd have kept going. It's disgusting, quite honestly. Well, at the very least, we got the world title match up next. El Hijo de Hubert, of all people, is taking on the champion, Byron Jackson. Honestly, this is a match that shocked me, but someone who's been having a bit of a run recently is El Hijo. Honestly, I'm shocked by that, because El Hijo de Hubert Constantine is someone who I've always wrote off as a bit of a freak show. You know, someone who I've always thought is a bit odd, a bit weird. You see what I mean? Look at this. But he might be the first person in the channel's history to win both Champions Challenge matches. I believe he came in as hardcore champion at the time, went into, oh my god, there's the champion! There's the world champ! I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be running on someone holding a chainsaw, but that's just me. Still, it looks like he's disarmed El Hijo, and El Hijo's actually been really thrown off by that. Oh, look at that. Throwing Byron into the corner. But El Hijo might be the first person to win back-to-back Champions Challenge matches. Those are matches we have here in GHK and over on VGIW, where the champions all get together and battle it out to see who's the top dog at the moment. I mean, of course, the world champ's the top dog technically, but you know what I mean? It's like a good little ego check. and shows if someone's rising up the ranks. Maybe the Intercontinental Champion wins, and you think, ooh, what happens when the Intercontinental Champion faces the World Champion or something like that? And El Hijo has won twice, and because he won the GHK one, that's given him a world title opportunity. Byron Jackson, speaking of rising up the ranks though, has risen up the ranks from lower card wrestler. He has become a bona fide main eventer. It's not too often you get to see such rising up the ranks, but we've seen a few here in this run of GHK. It's been pretty damn impressive. It's not too often we get such a great run of talents rising up the ranks. We've seen the Animal Tom Griss. You know, Trevor Schmidt was one of the first. Byron Jackson's risen up the ranks. It's quite honestly great to see. But now El Hijo at this final hurdle. Look at that catch! Oh, and a jackknife powerbomb. Will he make it all the way, or will he stumble at that final hurdle? The thing with El Hijo, the Hubert Constantine, I think he's got the makings of someone who could hold that world title. He's got the strength. He's got the legacy of the Constantine clan behind him, with Hubert and Exciting paving the way. I think he's got the abilities. My question is genuinely, does he have the knowledge, the intellect, the bloody well brain power to put it all together? El Hijo de Hubert Constantine is someone who I think I genuinely wouldn't be shocked if he got an upset win here. It'd be an upset to everyone but me. But the problem is he's facing one of the smarter GHK World Champions. You know, if he was fighting Trevor Schmidt, or Hubert Constantine, or Exciting Constantine, hell, maybe even the Animal, I could see El Hijo coming out on top, because then it would be less a case of, you know, brain versus brawn, and it would be more, you know, brawn versus brawn. And I think El Hijo might win out in that situation. Against Byron, though, this may be the rock to his scissors. Because Byron is a smart wrestler. Byron is usually a few steps ahead of you. Hence why you got the jump on El Hijo. And look at this. Elevated flatliner. Still, despite me saying who I think has got the advantage in this match, El Hijo still has a good opportunity here. This could be the part where he makes his career, and the Constantines have a third world champion amongst their ranks. Think about some of the Constantine family members. We've got the likes of Colonel Constantine, Darren Constantine. Oh, that was very nicely done there. You know, you got Kevin Constantine, and you got world champions Exciting and Hubert Constantine. Nice work there by Byron Jackson. Byron Jackson has absolutely bamboozled people in the past with, like, honestly, some superior intellect in that ring. I remember in the tables match he had once, he immediately grabbed Twister and sent him through the table instantly. It was a tables match, so Twister was eliminated within the first bloody 10 seconds of the match. Oh, Byron Jackson flying through the air, and right now in control. Like I said earlier, this is brain versus brawn right now. Oh, good work there with that people's moonsault. Trying to springboard it, he flew too close to the sun though. El Hijo's back and ready for more. Byron Jackson taking El Hijo into the corner now. Oh, this is the move he used to take Twister out in that tables match. Look at that! Holy shit! Oh, El Hijo's back up though, and Byron in trouble. Honestly, the rise of the wrestlers we've been seeing in GHK has been bloody well impressive. It's probably been one of the greatest eras of GHK. Despite the adversity we've had with our new leadership in Theodore Cornwall, we've seen some great talents rise to the top. Oh, there we see Byron throwing El Hijo off here. In my opinion, regardless of the outcome, these two have got bright futures ahead of them. If El Hijo doesn't win, I don't think this is going to be El Hijo's last opportunity. I think El Hijo's going to get another one before too long with what he's been showing off. And I think he is going to continue to be a bloody force. Then, of course, you've got Byron Jackson. If he gets taken out, I don't think he's going to ever quite go back to the levels he was at before. I don't think we're seeing Byron Jackson become a lower card wrestler once again. Byron Jackson seems to me like someone who, much like Tom Griss, much like Trevor Schmidt, much like Hubert Constantine, once you've hit that world title level, you can never truly go all the way down again. And Byron Jackson right now, though, obviously not going to want to lose that world title this early on. He wants to try and make a legacy for himself here. He's got to ensure that his status in GHK is as ironclad as they come. Oh, Snake Eyes. Busted open Byron, but it looks like El Hijo not using it as tactfully as some of the other people tonight. Going for a pin off a shoulder tackle. Surely not. Oh my god. I guess this is what I was saying. You know, when it comes to El Hijo, he's got that brawn that can take people, take someone like Byron near to the edge, but not the brains to tactfully do it. Someone with his power, with a bigger brain, would have ended this match already. Speaking of fucking which, but unfortunately for El Hijo, that little pea brain's not allowing him to put the match away as masterfully, but you can see that passion still. The Constantines, regardless of what you think of the likes of Exciting, of Kevin, of Hubert, of El Hijo, of the Colonel, like they've all, of Darren, the point is, they've got this, of Bessie, they've got this undeniable passion for wrestling, that regardless of how smart they are, they will brute force learn their way, because they will gladly take being slammed onto concrete if it helps them learn a little bit more on what it takes to be a high-tier wrestler. And it seemingly all, after a while, it works almost every time. Exciting for a while was a lower card wrestler. We thought him and Kevin were going to remain a lower card tag team for the rest of time. And yet Exciting, he broke through that ceiling. He's become a top-tier wrestler. El Hijo seems to be the next in line to do that. I mean, I've not been tracking Bessie over in VGIW. That's the VGIW clone's job. But point is, the Constantines always seemingly find a way to brute force their way into the top. They get enough beatings that eventually they just know what it takes to be a world-class talent. And thankfully for us, most of them are here in GHK. Oh, Byron. Look at this, though. Byron might be looking to put it away. Oh! I think El Hijo needs one or two more beatings to reach that world title level. 2. There's the kick out, though. The El Hijo still staying in this match. Byron Jackson, though. Look at it. Oh, trying to go for his submission. Here we go. Here we go. Can we get it locked in? I think it's locked in. It's locked in. It's locked in. It's locked in. Oh my god, is El Hijo going to tap? He taps! He taps! He taps! There we see Byron Jackson is still your GHK World Champion. Honestly, a bloody exceptional match given the circumstances. Two very different styles clashing at the top levels of GHK. Two wrestlers who, if you'd have asked me a year ago, if I'd have seen them fighting for the GHK World title, I would have looked at you like you had 3 heads and 5 penises. Honestly, looking at them now, though, it makes so much sense why they're here on this top level. I'm going to have to stop judging you and your 3 heads and 5 penises. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this episode of the GHK. If you did enjoy it, be sure to subscribe to the VGIW channel. Like this video, comment down below what your favourite match was. And we hope to see you all next time.